up in the sky. It's a bird.
It's a plane.
No, it's actually just me. Hi. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the First Yard. I hope you guys are having a great day today. So obviously, you can see my face right now. Why is that? Well, because you guys have absolutely decided to destroy the subscribe button, and now we've hit 60 subscribers. So obviously, here is my face, I guess. And we're actually going to be doing a Giants 1-year post-free agency sim. So for those of you who do not know, the post-free agency sims that I usually do is literally right after free agency, where I decide to see, how teams are really going to do after they've signed, let's just say the Steelers have signed, Juju Smith-Schuster back to their team and stuff like that. We've already done the Patriots, that got a lot of views, and we've also done the Arizona Cardinals. And to say the least, I am 1 for 1 for Super Bowl wins. So in this video, since I am a Giants fan, I got the Giants brand on me right now. We're going to go ahead and do a 1-year sim with the New York Giants. But before we get into that, 98% of you are not subscribed. So if you're watching this video, if you have seen other videos from my channel and like the content, please, why not? You know what? Subscribe. It only takes a second. And if you like this type of content, hey, why don't you stick around for a little bit? And also make sure to hit that like button if you guys do like this type of content. The more likes that we get, the more people can actually see this video, and also lets me know that you guys like this type of content. But with that said, you know what? We're just going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I will see you guys in a second. And we are back. So, first of all, we're going to go over the actual lineup for the New York Giants. I'm pretty excited about their free agency period. They absolutely went off. Obviously, Daniel Jones, this is going to be his make or break year. So looking at the roster, we have Kenny Golladay, 85 overall superstar. I think he's going to have a really good season with the Giants, but the Giants signed him. Obviously, Saquon's coming back from injury. We also here, I'm going to go ahead and reset the lineup. We have Nate Soldier at left tackle, and we have Andrew Thomas at right tackle. Offensive line obviously looks terrible, but we're going to try to work with it here. We also have Kyle Rudolph, the former Minnesota Vikings tight end. He's really good. He is 30, but I think, honestly, after he deals with his foot injury, he's going to be a pretty good blocker for the Giants and also a red zone tight end. Now, looking at who else we got here, we have the man, the legend, the guy that always seems to be in free agency, John Ross. So, obviously, he is almost as fast as Tyreek Hill, if not pretty much the same speed at 96 overall speed with 95 acceleration. We got an absolute speedster, and that's going to be good pairing with Sterling Shepard and Kenny Golladay. Now, looking at the defensive side here, we have obviously Logan Ryan. He's been on the team. Jabril Peppers has been on the team, but a new addition along with keeping Leonard Williams here is Adoree Jackson. Now, Adoree Jackson, good corner, just came from the Tennessee Titans, and to be honest, I think this is looking pretty good. I mean, we finally have that cornerback duo that we've been desperately needing. And, yeah, we finally got him. So hopefully he does well with the Giants. I think he will, unless somehow he decides to get injured. And hopefully that will not be the case. Now, looking at who else we really signed that's significant, there's not a whole lot. Obviously, you see the roster right here. It is pretty much the same. Special teams, nothing has really changed here. We have Gano and Dixon. And really, that's all we really need to know. So I'm going to go ahead here and set my coaching goal, which is obviously to make the playoffs. I think the Giants could potentially make the playoffs this year. And I will see you guys at the midseason point. All right, so we have reached the midseason point, and our record is 3-5. So, I mean, not terrible. I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that Daniel Jones is not performing that well. Now, obviously, for this rebuild, or just for this 1-year sim, I do have injuries off just to see exactly, how things would actually go if injuries didn't actually happen for the Giants, which is not likely. But anyway, so looking at the stats here, what we have is Daniel Jones, 1,700 yards, 11 touchdowns, 4 picks. Not great. It could definitely be better. Mike Glennon apparently had 1 attempt, but nothing resulted. which is interesting. Then we also have Saquon Barkley. He's doing well as usual. Sean Wilson is doing pretty good for a second string running back. And yeah, I mean, rushing game's all right. Receiving game is something that I really want to see here. Kenny Golladay, you know, yards aren't exactly where you want them to be, but those touchdowns, not too bad. I do like that a lot. Sterling Shepard here, not doing too bad. Kyle Rudolph has a touchdown, and Darius Slayton is our #1 wide receiver, which, I mean, realistically, he's not an actual #1, but I'll take it because, I mean, I love Darius Slayton, so you know what? I'm not going to complain. Looking at the blocking here, we don't really... Yeah, as usual, not too good. Nate Soldier letting up 10 sacks with that restructured contract. Not looking too good here. Andrew Thomas is not doing great either. So tackles are definitely, if we were doing a rebuild, something that we'd have to address, but obviously we are not going to. Looking at the sacks, though, hopefully they're not too bad. Leonard Williams with 5 sacks, and Kyler Fackrell? Oh boy. Kyle Fackrell with 5 sacks. So, I mean, sacks are not too bad. I would like to see a little bit more from, you know, Dexter Lawrence and stuff like that. But, I mean, it's not too bad. How about the turnovers here? Picks. Yeah, not great either. Blake Martinez has 2 picks, which is good. Jabril Peppers has 2. And also Julian Love has 2. So, meh, not great. Not terrible. Once again, the Giants are... you know, pretty much relying on their defense, so seeing those numbers isn't too dandy. All right, well, you know what? I really don't know what to say. We lost to the Bucks. That was a pretty tough schedule, and I mean, we're just gonna have to really figure out how we're gonna do in the playoffs. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sim live here just to see exactly what's gonna happen. And while that's happening, I'm just going to talk about really the future of the channel, mainly when MLB The Show 21 comes out. So if you haven't seen my MLB The Show content, you know that I do cover it a pretty good amount. And I'm going to be doing a lot of Road to the Show and Diamond Dynasty type stuff in the future. Not to say that I won't be doing Madden content, but I will be doing a lot more of the Diamond Dynasty and Road to the Show content compared to actual Madden content. But anyway, looking at what we have here, this really crushes me, of course, because we probably did really bad. And of course we did really bad. As usual, the Giants go 5-11 with the Madden sim. Let's find out exactly why here. It looks like Daniel Jones was an absolute stinker with 18 touchdowns, 10 picks, 3,500 yards. That is not pretty. He threw literally maybe 1.5 touchdowns a game. And no. Anyway, Saquon Barkley here, 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. You like to see that. Our second string running back, didn't expect a whole lot out of him. Didn't get a whole lot out of him. But Daniel Jones here with 2 rushing touchdowns, 100 yards. Yeah, I mean, not bad. I'm not going to say anything about that. No 1,000-yard receiver, though. That is depressing. I thought Kenny Golladay would have had a good season. Madden said he's going to be average. Staying with Sterling Shepard and Darius Slayton. Of course, Darius Slayton has the advantage of being in the slot, and so that's why he did so well, because the slot is absolute cheese in Madden. Now then, looking at the blocking here, did we all die? Let's find out. Well, yes, Nate Soldier did not have a good season at all. He let up at least 1 sack a game. Now looking at the defense here, what do we have? Okay, sacks here. Kyler Fackrell, 9 sacks. That's not good for Leonard Williams. We got 6.5 sacks. He had 5 at the midseason point. And, yeah, everybody else didn't really have a great season. Looking at the interceptions here, Julian Love with 3, Jabril Peppers with 2, Blake Martinez with still 2, and Isaac Guyton, hopefully I didn't butcher that, but he has 1 interception. So, yeah, you know what, not what you like to see, especially when we, you know, both of our really top-tier corners didn't do anything. Like, this is depressing. Now, of course, this is Madden, so it is simulation football, and this is why everybody decided to underperform, including Daniel Jones, who, let me just check here, looking at the overview, looking at the stats here, interesting. So more weapons for Daniel Jones equals less touchdowns. I like that a lot. But anyway, so this is how we did. Obviously, we're going to go ahead and sim to the Super Bowl, and we're just going to go ahead and find out exactly what's going to happen. So I'm just going to go ahead and advance here to the Super Bowl. Shouldn't take too long. And we're going to go ahead and find out here who's going to make this Super Bowl. So obviously, Wow, that's kind of surprised. The Chargers and the Bucks have made the Super Bowl here. Interesting. I'm going to quickly just upgrade these guys. Okay, well, that's going to be a very interesting matchup here. Looking at the yearly awards, if this was next season, Lamar Jackson apparently would get MVP. John Harbaugh would get the Coach of the Year when they go 16-0 and not make the Super Bowl. Anyway, the Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC was Lamar Jackson. The Offensive Player of the Year was Matt Ryan for the NFC. Jameis Winston coming in second. Jared Goff actually doing kind of okay. Interesting. And then looking here at the Defensive Player of the Year for the NFC, Shaq Williams. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jalen Hurts. He did pretty good, I guess. Obviously, I haven't implemented the rookies, so that's why you're seeing all of the rookies from last season. But also looking at the Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Chris Barnes. Okay, best quarterback. Did Daniel Jones make the cut? Didn't think so. And looking at the best running back, Saquon comes in at number 4. I do like to see that, even though in my opinion he's probably in the top 3. But hey, that's just me. Anyway, yeah. So obviously, if the Giants would have played according to Madden, we would not make the playoffs, let alone make it to 500. We wouldn't even go 8-8. So this is really not good at all. So anyway, looking at the retirements here, anybody, Julian Edelman retired. Okay, Adam Vinatieri expected. The Chargers absolutely killed the Bucks in the playoffs. Looking at the season recap, okay, so Super Bowl MVP went to Joey Bosa. I guess he's a bit of a juggernaut in this game. Pretty cool. All right, well, this has been a one-year sim with the New York Giants. Obviously, if you guys do like this type of content, make sure to hit that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more content like this, if you guys like my content on the channel. And with that said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I will see you guys next time.